y'all, and welcome back to another video. This is definitely a chill video and very informal. I try to not be so informal. I try not to be informal at all on my videos because I do enough of that in my corporate job. So I definitely love to just come on and just be me, relaxed or whatnot. And I want to start off by saying, yes, I am still here. I just went on another little mini hiatus. If I could just be real with y'all, be like super honest, I was kind of upset with myself on, again, another, in my opinion, failed year. Not that it's too late. However, comparing myself from when I first started, even my second year till now, they just continue to just decrease. And at this point, I'm just like, well, at that point, like at the beginning or towards the end of January of this year, I was just like, you know what, whatever. At this point, I've given all. I've put money into the marketing. I've done all those things, and I did not see the results. And I can say that a lot of it had to do with me because I just do this thing where if I don't get the results that I like, it's just not for me. I'm done, whatever. And then I get over my feelings. And then I feel like I just jump back in and pick up where I start off, forgetting that when you do things like that, you find yourself starting all the way over from the bottom. So now you have to rebuild yourself every time rebuild yourself. So my advice for you all that may be struggling with something like this is don't. Definitely turn to God, get in your word, pray. I know that is hard, easier said than done. However, my sister told me the other day, the easiest thing for you to do is the hardest thing for you to do. Now I'm telling everyone or anyone that is also in that type of situation where you're like, oh, I tried everything. I'm just done. I feel like giving up. Da 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 da. Words to the wise, according to my sister. The easiest thing for you to do is the hardest thing for you to do, which is to pray and fast. And that is definitely an easy action. Okay, these are easy things that God has instructed us to do. However, because of us in our mind and thinking that we are our own God or whatever the situation may be, it is hard to fast and pray, especially when you haven't been doing it as you should. Okay. So that is just my advice to anyone out there that may be struggling with that. And I swear, you know what, this is just rhetorical to me at this point because I feel like I go through this motion every year, literally every year. You know what? I'm seeing something that I need to break anyway. I'm seeing something that I need to definitely break because I rebuke this type of behavior, this habit. I truly do not want that for my business. I don't want that for my followers. I don't want that around me at all. So it's just, some more growing up I have to do mentally. Let's go ahead and talk about like the good things. I've told you guys the struggle, and I've always kept it real. I've always kept it real with you guys about the things that I'm kind of going through with my business and me personally. So before we jump into the good, I did want to say that I did shut down. Like during that process, I ended up shutting down. I deleted my Instagram, my TikTok, my YouTube for a hot minute because something was said to me that someone recalled from an older video that I posted, and I didn't know how to take that, especially when I don't communicate with this person on that level. and it shocked the heck out of me. And for a split second, not even for a split second, for a moment, I forgot that when you post things, it is truly open to the world. And usually I'm not new to it. I'm not new to that concept. However, I just didn't know it was going to be so close, especially to someone I don't even communicate like that with, So that was a bit scary for me. And I end up, out of fear, just pausing everything. I closed it down. Just close it down. And on top of that, it was already in my mind that I was going to close down my website and everything. I just said, yep, you just close it all down. And I can say that I definitely, Satan won that little bitty battle. But Jesus went at the end, I end up, again, speaking with my sisters, and definitely got me in check. Checked me all the way, okay? And sat with it for a day or two, and definitely had to apologize to Jesus on that and reopen up everything except for my website, because I want to revamp. Like, I liked my website. However, what I have in my mind is just something way much better than what I had. So with that, it is closed, and I'm working on just revamping. And I think I talked about this in like a video or two ago. I don't know. I just want something different. I don't know. I'm just wanting something different, something a little bit more vibrant and not so minimalistic. And I'm truly thanking God that I'm getting out of that stage of the minimalistic type of vibe, as far as like, it's typically only 3 colors: black, beige or cream, and white. It's literally just that. So I want to add, and I've been talking about this from, I don't know, November, December or whatnot, that I want color back into my business. So getting into the good stuff. While I went on this little break, I went and purchased some things for my office. Nothing like huge. However, I did talk about getting a new chair, which I did. It is so cute and pink. And I'm not even a pink girl, but I'm a pink girl, okay? I'm a pink girl, and I'm loving it. I like it. It did take a little getting used to. Like, I'll set it up. I'll go sit in my living room, and I'll just look at it like, oh, my God, this is a lot of color. But this is what I said I wanted, And I think it's just so vibrant, and it speaks to a piece of my personality. And I went and got some artwork from Wayfair. The chair was also, this was from Amazon. These were from, let me show y'all. There we go. So these are from Wayfair. They weren't that expensive. I'll put the link if you guys are interested in something like this in the description below. I just love this. It's so cute. So yes, and then I ended up just getting some little pink things for my desk area, something like this, which I'm still kind of trying to get used to. I may end up giving that away because I don't like it. It looked cute on the pictures, but I don't like it. My monitor is still here. I'm just using it as my monitor to see me. I just figured it out today, so your girl is techie. I do have some things on my mind that I want to kind of go ahead and like start, because this is March going into April. This is the time that I brainstorm on what I want next year to look like. Now, the difference, what I have failed was the last 2 years, I was doing it, but then I fell off and then got real lazy and got real just, what's the word I'm looking for? Procrastinating on a lot of things, and I've held off, and I waited to the very last month of the year to try to push. No. When I first introduced this business to the world, I started planning in like around here, and I can truly see a difference now that I'm looking back on the production, the productivity, all those pros and all those really good things. I really saw the benefits. So I will be trying that method for me again. What is truly up in the air is, do I want to continue to use what is this, hardback, or do I want to use a different type of material? I say that because, as you guys know, with the pricing on things, it is pretty expensive to do it yourself or do it overseas. You guys know how I feel about overseas. I am not against it. However, if you are just starting out, me personally, I think you have no business, unless God himself told you during fasting and prayer to do such thing, then absolutely, who am I? Okay. Now, if you are just going on the limbs and just saying, oh, I'm about to order all this product, I have been preaching this from the beginning. Do not do that. That is, do not do that. Okay. Try to figure out a way to order from a company that offers a smaller quantity, 10, 20, you see how it goes first. But at the same time, listen to God and follow his instructions, okay? But this is for the mass. I say this almost every video. Again, I'm always excited for the up and coming year. I know this is very early, but however, if you have a planner business, now is the time to plan for next year. Color schemes, if you want like a different layout, this is the time to play around with that layout. This is the time, guys. This is the time to prep and prepare, because I know I am. Yes, I still use my planner. I am still really fascinated with my work. I really am. I think God did his big one with it. Let's see. Yes, I think God really did his big one with it. I love what I did. This is going to be a staple layout in my planner line. Yeah. And I did want to leave you guys with this video. I've been watching this YouTuber, and I will post her like channel up in this area here. She has been phenomenal in Jesus and talking about Jesus in business. Your first source will always be the Bible, praying to God, and fasting. Those are the meat, right? And we have our books, we have our mentors, we have other things that help us along the way. And I just felt like she's speaking something. God is truly working in this woman, and she has really helped me think things through and really question a lot of things pertaining to my business, and making sure that I'm not doing it for self. I'm doing it for God and pleasing him first and foremost. What else I have to say? Some things that I've been doing outside of business, and I don't want to make this video too long. I'm still buying my books. Have I read anything? I'm just in and out. Okay, I'm just in and out. But I definitely want to get into some books that are on their way. They'll be here tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm not sure if I want to make a YouTube video on it. Okay, I probably will. Some other things that I've been getting myself into lately, of course, shopping. I want to redo my room. I want to add color. Right now it's white and beige. And although I love white and beige, I just want to add some color. I want to add a little bit of color, honey. I want to add a little bit of color. So if you guys want to see that, I know in my videos before, my business videos, I love to vlog. I truly do. However, those numbers are low. And I'm like, okay, I got it. Not a lot of people like to see when they subscribe to you, especially if you're doing something they are interested in seeing. They don't truly like to see what you're doing behind the scenes. And I'm like, well, dang, don't hurt my feelings. Hey, it's my channel and I want to post it, okay? Also, I have been following a lot of smaller YouTubers. It's just, fresh. You know, it's just, they're different. It's a bit more realistic. It's more, like I said, it's more real. It's more down to earth. The big YouTubers, they okay, but you watch one, you watch a lot of them, they kind of do the same thing. It's not really much of a difference. Even though in reality, none of us is living this astronomically different life. However, all y'all go to Pilates on the same day. All y'all wear the same outfit. Like, all y'all drink the same drink, and all y'all pick the same clothes. You know what I'm saying? At least with the smaller YouTubers, it's a little bit more personality. And I'm not saying that because I'm a small YouTuber. However, we just got a little bit more to give. It's just a little, I don't know. It's definitely a difference. Now, I still do enjoy watching them. Just a lot of them I had to just kind of cut off because I'm just like, it's repetitive. I can't watch all y'all do the same thing, okay? Same type of personality, same look. It's getting weird at this point. And of course, I'm still watching my ladies with their businesses. My favorite one recently is, I think her channel name is Ordinary or Orderly Mom or something like that. She's also a Christian, and I think her business focuses on stationery, budgeting as well. Budgeting stationery or something like that. I really enjoy her videos. They're really refreshing to watch. What is another one that I kind of dip in? What is it? Bag and Bougie or something like that. She's another one. She's super pink. Like, everything's pink. And she also does budgeting stationery, which is really cute. Not my taste. However, I love to see the work ethic. Love to watch the videos. It's refreshing to see, to see that there are still women out there that like pink. And of course, look at me, but like to buy the things pink and pinky pink, And I'm like, I should have known, because when Coach decided to drop that pink bag and them women went crazy, I should have known. I should have known. We like pink still. We really enjoy the color pink. That is all I wanted to do, was offer my little 2 cents and give you guys another quick update on what's been going on and what's to come. And yeah, I know this video is straight talk and not see and do. However, I like to sit and chill and talk to my peoples, okay? Hopefully I didn't bore you guys too much, and I'm hoping that you guys stay tuned for my next video. The next one will be a little with some action, probably a little bit of vlogging. I don't know. It just kind of depends. So, but yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for sticking with your girl through her crazy ups and downs, and just everywhere but the right place sometimes. It happens, but I can't give this business up. I can't. God won't allow me. I've tried. Trust me, I have tried. And every time you better go sit down somewhere. And so I can't give my business up, and I won't. It's a beautiful blessing that God has given me, and it blessed my family. It blessed me, and I know it has blessed to others. So I just need to do the work and stop being a giver-upper, okay? I'm talking to me, and I'm talking to those who may be facing that challenge. Keep pushing, keep thriving, keep praying, keep fasting, even though it is easy to say and sometimes hard to do. Be reminded of those things. So anyway, y'all, I will catch y'all in the next video. Y'all have a wonderful and fabulous weekend. All right. Bye. you.